Hey, welcome back to another Origin Showcase video. In this video, we're going to be showcasing an Origin based upon Loki called the Trickstar. This Origin is created by Just Wang here with help from an idea that I found in amongst the Origin's Discord server, which was created by the Stratsbro on the Discord server. Just Wang here also got the help of Affinity and Tax as well with the help of this Origin because it was a bit of a complicated one to do. So essentially, summarizing up the information from the start of this video, this idea was taken from the Origin's Discord version from the Stratsbro, remade slightly to work better, and then this is the actual Origin results that we got here, coded by Just Wang here and friends. So that brief information dump aside, let's get into another information dump. Yeah, I know, I'm overfilling you guys with information. This is a 1.17 based mod. You can use the data pack in 1.16 if you want to, but some things might work, it might be broken, as well as many other issues that may arise because of the version swap. This is best used on 1.17. This also does not have any other mod dependencies aside from the Origin mod itself, so you don't need to worry about having any other Origin expansion mods or anything along those lines installed in order for this to work, just the main Origins mod itself. Now, running through the description, the Trickstar is a 3 impact based Origin. Running through the description, as a descendant of Loki, you have the strength of a demigod and have a few tricks up your sleeve. Anyhow, let's get started in the abilities. Going into the first ability, you've got Illusion Casting, which is your primary ability. Being able to cast illusions, you can cast 8 illusions of yourself surrounding you while you turn invisible and able to phase through things for around 15 seconds, after which you'll be teleported back to your illusions. This ability has a 45-second cooldown. Bear with me here, this Origin is going to be a little bit confusing at first, but this is what the point of my videos are here to do. They're here to give a good explanation so you can help understand this. Don't worry, it was a bit confusing to properly showcase because I had to work with my 2 accounts again on the one computer, so let's run down it. So, what essentially happens is that, practically speaking, when you press your primary ability, you will disappear. But, for first, you will glow for a few seconds and then you will go invisible completely, and 8 armor stands with armor will spawn around you. Now, people can hit these armor stands once and they'll disappear. Yet all these armor stands, the person who uses the ability, regardless if it's been 15 seconds or not yet, will teleport back to the middle of wherever they used their ability at, and also become visible again. But in those 15 seconds, or however long it takes for the other player or the other person to remove all the armor stands, they can go anywhere or anyhow in that 15-second time frame, as well as phase through blocks and hit other people at the same time as well. But you always got to remember that you'll always be teleported right back to where you started every single time, no matter where you go. You with me so far? Because we've got a little bit more to go through. Again, this ability will immediately start the cooldown process the moment you press the button, meaning that you'll spend 15 seconds of the cooldown in the actual ability itself, and then the final 30 seconds left before you can actually use the ability again. Now, moving into the next ability, you've got Escape Art, your secondary ability. While holding a piece of gunpowder in your hand and or your offhand, you can create a smoke bomb, blinding all nearby mobs and players for 10 seconds, as well as giving you speed 2 for 5 seconds. This ability has a 20-second cooldown, but you always require at least 1 piece of gunpowder used at every single time. Now, the main beauty of this ability is that you don't lose the gunpowder that you use when activating this ability. Instead, you just get a cooldown, and then gunpowder can be used again to cause another smoke bomb. Now, this smoke tool bomb, god damn it. Now, this smoke bomb can be used as a really useful ability to run away from people with, but if you use it in combination with your primary ability, it can be a really good way to just completely disappear from your enemy, because not only are they going to be blind, they won't see that you've gone illusion mode, so they're going to start chasing to whatever direction they saw you head for the brief moment. And if they don't see those armor stands in their peripheral vision when they're blind, they don't even know that you've used your other ability, and then you can suddenly teleport back after running a very long distance, and then all of a sudden you've lost them. They can't find you, you can't find them, or you might be able to find them, but they've lost you because you used both the smoke bomb and your illusion ability in combination with each other. Of course, use the smoke bomb first so they can't see you use the illusion ability when you're running away. Ultimately, is a really beautiful combo with these 2 beautiful abilities, and we're already 4 minutes into this video, so if you haven't already and you like the detail of this Origin, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button, it's always appreciated, it's always loved, and let's actually get into the more abilities. The next ability is Daggers of Tricks. Blades are worthless in the face of Loki's sorcery. They stunt our magic potential. All swords deal 2 times damage to Loki. So going back to simplicity for an ability for a moment, practically speaking, swords and axes do double damage towards your Origin. So this can mean by any other Origin, even if the Origin already does double damage with those weapons in particular, their damage does double towards you in particular, which is not going to be too helpful when you're up against a certain other Origins that do double damage with blades by default. Practically meaning with this ability also that people using wooden swords can crit one-shot you without any other damage bonuses on that wooden sword. A default wooden sword will one-shot you with a critical hit because of your also low health and the double damage from blades. So keep that in mind. But hey, there is kind of a beautiful counter towards this ability as well. The ability known as I'm Not Done Yet. Once every 10 minutes you'll gain a passive Totem of Undying. This does not stack though, so you can only have one there at a time, and the cooldown can be reduced by eating enchanted golden apples. The cooldown is reduced by 1 minute per enchanted golden apple. Now first off, I do know that this ability seems way overpowered considering you get a free Totem of Undying every 10 minutes for use. But the problem is when you go a little further into this ability, which we'll get there in a moment, you do have a lot less health as well, but considering you're a Loki origin. So this Totem of Undying can just save you in very sticky situations. For example, what I just mentioned before, where you can get one shot by a wooden sword crit from origins that don't even have blade damage boost. Just by a simple other Loki origin that does that hit to you, you're screwed, you're dead. So this kind of allows you to survive those first hits and get away using your abilities. Now yes, this does have a 10-minute cooldown, you have one every 10 minutes, but it doesn't exactly stack. So let's say if you don't use one for several hours, it doesn't mean you have many of them backed up. You'll still only have a single one there, you'll have to wait 10 minutes for your next one to come in. And now you can use enchanted golden apples to also shorten the cooldown on that, but at the same time, they will only ever shorten it by 1 minute of the 10 minutes. For an enchanted golden apple, there is no way that you're going to be willing to burn 10 enchanted golden apples just to get a totem far faster. Like, let's be real here. Overall, it's just going to be something that's super useful in those situations when you get stuck in a fight and you didn't get the ability to escape because of the fact that, well, blades do enough damage to practically one-shot you with a wooden sword. Moving to the next ability, you've got Escapist. Because of your reputation for getting into trouble a lot, you are able to run slightly faster due to being consistently on the run. Therefore, you've just got a natural ability to just be fast. Now, the beauty behind this origin ability here is it doesn't actually give you a speed effect at all. It's literally you just move faster by default without any form of potion effects on you, meaning whenever you do get potion effects on you, they are actually far more activatable. I don't understand what I was meaning by that. They're far more useful and actually impactful in comparison to normal, meaning that max speed potions will actually get you a lot faster movement than what they would as a normal Minecraft player. Anyhow, running through the cons, you've got Wrong God. Unfortunately, since you're a descendant of Loki, you are also weaker than normal, having 4 less hearts than the average Minecraft player. This is the main reason why you can be one-shot by wooden sword crits, as well as the blade damage bonus done against you. Ultimately, this ability is really harmful for you, but it makes you need to use your actual abilities of escapism to actually not die a lot more. The next con you have is Disliked. You can still trade with villagers, but you're also less popular, making the trades far more pricey than normal. This just means that you have the first price increase that you get from villagers when you accidentally hit them or do something villagers don't like, aka kill other villagers, or many different pieces like those along those lines. But you're still popular enough that you won't get automatically targeted and killed by iron golems, so I guess that's a bonus within it of itself that you won't get killed by them even though you're not popular amongst the villagers. You are filled with pure legacy for your brother, Thor, the god of thunder. He was always loved more by your parents than you, and you went in a fight against him on several different occasions, meaning lightning will just insta-kill you. Of course, this ability doesn't exactly quite fit to the description of the rest of the origin where you're meant to be a descendant of Loki, but I'm having it going to get it reworded kind of in a way to make it make a little more sense into a way that it says that, hey, you have always been jealous of the god of thunder, who has always been more appreciated and more loved by the upbringing of people, whilst you have always been dismissed by a majority of people. Either way, those are just semantics, and again, these ideas came from people in the Origins Discord server, which I then also got the help from a few coders who also put this together for me. So if you did enjoy this one in particular, make sure to hit the like button down below and hit the subscribe button down below. So a lot of effort goes into these type of things as well, and if you make sure to, massive thank you to my members, my $10 member Decept. If you want to join to become a member, there's a membership button down below. There's also now super chats available for videos, so if you have money to spend, you want to do something like that, you also have the ability to do that now and highlight your comment in the comment down below. But until next time guys, I've been Krizan, and goodbye.